everyone thinks that being attractive makes life 100% easier. But what if I told you that being attractive can actually make your life more difficult? Believe it or not, in some unexpected ways. So the thing is, gentlemen, I've been around the block for a while, and I can tell you, ever since my glow up, it's almost like you're getting a lot of weird feedback from people. And you're like, when you're attractive, it's almost like you're so used to all of these different encounters when it comes to people. But don't get me wrong, I'm just gonna put a little disclaimer here. Being attractive does make life easier in most ways. Sure, you're gonna get a lot more attention from women. It is right off the bat. Like, that attraction you get from females is instant. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, because you don't have to compensate with other things, right? And then 2, you're gonna get more opportunities in life. That's obvious, right? And 3, it is a privilege, believe it or not. And it's unfair because a lot of guys are not attractive, and it is a thing that it just makes your life easier in most areas of life. But there's also the other side of the coin here. And I want to share with you my experience here, especially when it comes to men and some women, not all women, but when you're an attractive guy, it's practically impossible to form normal relationships with men, because you're going to be objectified. People are just going to focus on your looks. A lot of men, bro, they're going to be very hostile with you. They're going to be very judgmental. They're going to avoid you, man, straight up. And people will be jealous of you, and it's a very difficult experience when it comes to connecting with people, because people are just going to focus on your appearance. They're going to completely forget about your personality, all the good things you've done in the past, all the good deeds, and it can be a lonely life. And that's a major downside to being attractive. And yes, I know, someone's gonna throw the asteroid here. Hey Martin, but you look at all these movies online, and all these guys say that looks make your life 1,000 times easier. To a degree, there is some truth to it. Yes, it does make life easier in some ways, but at the same time, there are some downsides to it. It's going to be isolating. You're going to be lonely. It's going to be very difficult to form normal relationships with people, with men particularly. And I'm speaking from a man's experience here. I'm not sure if this is true with women, but from my experience, a lot of men will objectify you. A lot of men will be very hostile when it comes to you. They're going to be jealous. They're going to, a lot of guys, even your friends, man, even people who you think are your friends, they're going to throw these shady comments your way. They're going to give you all these nicknames, and they're going to look for every opportunity to criticize you. They're going to constantly compare with you. It's like a constant battle, man, especially when it comes to women. Bro, don't get me started on that one. If you have some friends who have girlfriends, bro, man, it's just so bizarre to me, because guys get jealous. Guys get very, very bitter when it comes to women, especially if their girl is giving you a lot more attention, if she's actually focusing on you rather than him. Bro, man, they're going to be so jaded. They're going to be so mad at you, and it's a frustrating experience, because again, I don't want to regurgitate myself here. You can be a good guy, you can be positive, you can be optimistic, you can be a kind person, but people are gonna overlook these things. They're just gonna focus on your appearance, or the fact that you're getting more women than them, right? And it's isolating. It's a lonely experience. And from my experience, man, I know a lot of attractive dudes. A lot of them are facing the same problems. They have a hard life when it comes with this particular aspect, because with women and dating, it's phenomenal. It makes it so much easier, but not always. But you're gonna be like, if you're an attractive guy, you're subject to a lot of hostility and envy and jealousy from a lot of guys, and you're gonna have a lot of silent haters. So when it comes to women, though, I find that a lot of women do appreciate a good-looking man. Most of them. Most women, bro, they like attractive men. But from time to time, you're gonna face this small portion of women who are gonna be a little bit. They're gonna be a little bit weird and uncanny. They're gonna give you a lot of resistance, and they're gonna like. Some girls will try to embarrass you in public. They will try to humiliate you, but it's for a reason. A lot of women do it because they want to stand out, and that's like their way of standing out. You know, like in front of an attractive guy, because they want to be different. They want to, think like they want you to think that she's different. That's essentially what she's doing. And I've faced this a lot. Like I've had this experience a couple months ago with this trainer of mine, or this coach, and I could not get it, because she was like, with everybody else, she was okay. Like she was joking with them, she was being funny, right? But when it came to me, it was so bizarre, because she was humiliating me. She was throwing all these comments. She was actually mispronouncing my name, by the way. And I could see it, like it was so obvious to me. Even my mate spotted this. He was like, man, she's it's so obvious, man. She's trying to bigly you. She's trying to embarrass you in front of all these people. So it's a good thing that he spotted this. And, looking back at it, I should have put her in a place. Because I'm a kind guy, I'm chill. I'm not trying to beef with people, man. That's not my thing. But I could definitely tackle a little bit differently. But that's the thing. A lot of Karens, a lot of these feminists, a lot of these women who are past their prime, these older women, some of them will try to embarrass you. They will give you resistance because they want to test you. They want to show you that they're different. They want you to believe that they're a different girl. They want you to believe that they're not like every single girl out there. And it's funny, it's hilarious when it happens. But that's the thing. You're going to be subject to a lot of these things. And you're going to be a victim. And especially when you're going through all these things, it is very easy to believe that it's just happening to you. It is very easy to play the victim card. It is very easy to be a little bit jaded and negative when it comes to people. And I've certainly experienced this. But at the same time, you got to realize that this is not a problem with you. It is a problem with them. Especially if you're a good guy, you're humble, and you're a good guy, you're positive, you're trying to spread positivity. But at the same time, a lot of people, like especially if you're an attractive guy, a lot of people will perceive your humbleness as humble bragging. A lot of people will, like especially women, bro. Like this is a dangerous trap, by the way. If you're an attractive guy, you cannot be humble. You cannot be overly nice, because a lot of people will look at it as a weakness. They're gonna think that you're soft, that you're a beta male, that you're not owning your looks. And at the same time, this is very valid when it comes to women. Get this. When you're attractive, a lot of women expect you to be a different way. When you're attractive, a lot of women will, because like you're obviously a premium vehicle, you're a Ferrari in a world full of Hyundais and Toyotas, right? Most women will expect you to be a high value man on every single category, right? So let's say looks wise, you may be an 8 or a 9, but women will think that every single other area of your life should tick the box, right? They're going to think that your looks or your money, for instance, should be on point. They're going to think that your confidence and humor and charisma should be on point as well. And this is a dangerous trap, because a lot of attractive guys, they're a little bit silent, they're a little bit shy, they're a little bit meek. And this is like when it can be dangerous, because a lot of women will be turned off by it. And this is why I disagree with a lot of these looks maxers, because all of them think that it's all about looks. They all think, and all these black pillars, right? They all think it's about height, looks, muscle, being the hottest guy there is. But it's not exactly like this. You have to be a top man across the board, in my opinion, today. Like Tristan Tate would say it. Every single stat should be filled up. You're like a video game character. So if you're just focusing on your looks and you're completely neglecting every single other area of your life, it can backfire you, right? Especially if you're a confident man like me. you're a little bit cocky, you have that swagger, a lot of people will look at it as being arrogant. A lot of people will think you have a big ego. A lot of people will call you out. A lot of people will tell you that you're arrogant just because of the fact that you take care of your ass. You're a good looking dude. You're proud of it. You walk with style. You stand tall, right? A lot of people don't like it, especially men, I found. Women appreciate it. Women are not going to have a problem with you. Most women. Sure, there's going to be the exception, right? But guys especially, bro, they get so insecure and so jealous. It is mad when it happens. So a lot of men will attempt to jeopardize your success. A lot of men will try to stop you. A lot of men will be very fragile with you. They're going to be hostile. They're going to objectify you. They're going to tell you, oh, he was just born with good looks. He has it easy, right? His life is all about sunshine and rainbows, but it's not exactly like that. And this is like, people completely miss the point. You need to be successful in every single area today as a man, to be a top man. That's what I preach on my channel. So that's the bottom line. So if you're attractive and you're taking care of your body, your style, your face and everything, you also need to back it up with your confidence, with your personality. All of these things matter, man. You think you're just going to get girls just because you're good looking? Hell no. I live in Poland, by the way. All of these really hot women here, they're not just looking for a guy who has beautiful looks. They're also looking for men who are confident, who are masculine and dominant, which does not always go along with being attractive, because a lot of attractive guys, they're meek, they're shy, they're beta. So that's the thing. But yeah, man, a lot of people, like a lot of men especially, they're going to objectify. They're going to constantly judge you, man. Wherever you go, at the workplace, at school, at the gym. And it's going to be very difficult with trying to make that a real authentic connection. So my advice to you guys is to find people who are on your level. If you're a little bit cocky, like, try to connect with people. Like, because if you're shy and if you're silent and mysterious, a lot of people will take it the wrong way. A lot of people will think that you're arrogant and shallow and superficial, and that you're just gonna, focus on your looks 24/7, but it's not like that. So find people who will appreciate you for who you are and connect with them. That's my best advice, man. Because if you're trying to connect with these bums and these losers and these men who are the victim today, it's not going to work your way. A lot of men are lazy today. A lot of men are not putting in any work into their self-development, into their looks, their style, their body, their money. A lot of men are jaded, they're lazy, they're complacent. And, if you have any kind of ambition today as a guy, you're the evil guy. Basically, you're the enemy. Because people are trying to propagate against that. So, yeah, man, resist mediocrity. We have to rebel today, okay? We have to be the rebellion. So to wrap it up, guys, if you're attractive as a man and you're facing a lot of hate, you're facing a lot of jealousy, you're being alone, you're isolated, it feels like you're living in this different world, you have to be yourself and try your best to connect with people the right way. By being a good talker, by being interesting. And you do it by living life. You don't just do it by focusing on your jaw 24/7. So that's my thing, man. This is the best thing. You need to be a good man today. In every single way of the word. Like, in every single way possible. In every single sense of the word. Otherwise, if you're not backing up your looks, if you're not confident, if you're not walking with style, and you're not owning who you are, it can backfire at you, man. If you're too nice, if you're a little bit weak and you're overly kind, a lot of people will think that you're weak. A lot of people will take it the wrong way, right? So but people will look for every opportunity to criticize you. It is a real thing. And it sounds like I'm being jaded. It sounds like I'm playing the victim card here, but I'm not. It is a little bit uncanny in that way. So yeah, man, don't focus on it. Don't bother paying them any attention. All these people who, like, when it comes to all these people who are being negative, they're trying to put you, they're trying to pull you down, they're trying to tear you apart. You have to be yourself and live your life. And remember, if you're getting hate, if people are trying to pull you down, that means you're doing something good. It means you're making moves. You're smooth. You're good. You're rolling, man. Right? And there's a reason for it. There's a reason why they're trying to pull you down. Because you're shining, man. You're shining bright like a diamond. And you have potential. And they don't have potential. So, but yeah, man, like, the world is so toxic today. But find people who are on your tribe. So, that's the thing. And if some women are rejecting you because you're too attractive or you're too hot, bro, fine, like, just date more women. But yes, a lot of people will put you in a different category when you're attractive. And they're gonna expect everything to be perfect in your life. And so yeah, it can be a little bit, it's a little bit bizarre and ludicrous at the same time. But find people who are on your level and find people who will appreciate you for who you are. And be the man, right? But don't be jaded. Don't be negative when you're experiencing these things. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. By the way, please check out my new Instagram account. I'm going to put the link somewhere down below in the comment section. That's it. Peace.